What happens when the toughest woman on television finally steps away from the bench, and the cameras stop rolling? For over 25 years, Judith Sheindlin built an empire on sharp one-liners, brutal honesty, and zero patience for excuses. Millions feared her glare. Millions more admired her strength. But behind the black robe and billion-dollar success story was a woman fighting private heartbreak, public controversy, and a loneliness few people ever saw coming. Before she became Judge Judy, she was just Judith Susan Bloom, a girl from Brooklyn with big ambitions and an even bigger personality. Raised in a Jewish household by a strict but loving father and a practical, hard-working mother, Judy learned early that life rewards people who speak up and work hard. While many women in the 1960s were expected to settle down quietly, Judy had other plans. She studied government in Washington, D.C., then pushed her way through law school at a time when female lawyers were still rare. By the early 1970s, she found her true calling in New York family court. That courtroom became her battlefield. She was fearless, loud, and completely unafraid to embarrass people who wasted the court's time. Some called her rude. Others called her brilliant. But nobody ignored her. Then came the moment that changed everything. A newspaper article about her tough courtroom style caught national attention. Soon after, she appeared on television, and audiences instantly became fascinated by the sharp-tongued judge who said exactly what everyone else was thinking. In 1996, Judge Judy exploded onto daytime television, and within months, she became one of the most recognizable women in America. The formula was simple. No long speeches. No complicated legal drama. Just Judy cutting through lies in seconds. Viewers loved watching her humiliate scammers, cheaters, and lazy excuses. At her peak, nearly 10 million people watched every single day. Her ratings were so massive that she even outperformed daytime giants like Oprah Winfrey. And the money? Absolutely staggering. Judy was making tens of millions every year while filming only a few days a month. Eventually, her salary climbed to nearly $47 million annually. At one point, she was earning close to $1 million per workday. She became the highest-paid woman on television and built a fortune worth hundreds of millions. But massive success came with massive pressure. In 2011, during a taping of her show, Judy suddenly collapsed. It was later revealed she had suffered a mini-stroke. Fans were shocked. For the first time, the unstoppable TV judge looked vulnerable. Yet within days, she was back at work like nothing had happened. Still, behind the scenes, cracks were forming. Her personal life had always been complicated. Her first marriage ended partly because her husband didn't take her career seriously. Judy later admitted she grew deeply resentful of being treated like her work was just a hobby. Her second marriage to attorney Jerry Sheindlin was passionate but turbulent. At one point, grief over her father's death pushed their relationship to the breaking point, leading to divorce. But only a year later, they remarried after realizing they couldn't stay apart. That emotional toughness people saw on TV. It came from real pain. Then came the controversies. Former staff members accused the Judge Judy workplace of being toxic, with claims of verbal abuse, racism, and inappropriate behavior behind the scenes. Judy herself faced criticism for her harsh treatment of poor litigants and for comments some considered insensitive or outdated. Tabloids attacked her relentlessly, even publishing false stories claiming she had Alzheimer's disease and cheated on her husband. Suddenly, the woman who spent decades judging others was being judged herself. And then came one of the biggest shocks to longtime fans, the disappearance of her loyal bae, Petrie Hawkins Bird. After standing beside Judy for more than 2 decades, he was quietly replaced when she launched her new streaming series, Judy Justice. Fans were furious. Bird later admitted he felt hurt and confused because Judy never personally told him he was being replaced. For many viewers, it felt like the end of an era. Even though Judy Justice found success online, something felt different. The courtroom was shinier. The cases were slower. Judy herself seemed calmer, older, maybe even tired. The fiery judge who once terrified people with a single sentence now appeared more reflective, more cautious. And perhaps that's the real story of Judge Judy. Not the money, not the fame, not even the courtroom victories. It's the story of a woman who spent her entire life building an image of absolute strength while quietly enduring heartbreak, criticism, betrayal, and the heavy cost of becoming larger than life. Because when the cameras turn off and the audience disappears, even the toughest judge in America still has to face something no courtroom can control: growing older, looking back, and wondering what it all truly meant.